When a house in Canada costs $29,000, your instinct tells you something is wrong. That instinct is correct. The price is never the problem. The price is the market's answer to the problem. I found 6 Canadian houses so cheap they feel wrong. Each one just appeared on the market. And for each one, I am going to tell you exactly what the market already priced in. If this kind of research helps you make a better decision, consider subscribing. I do this every week, so you don't have to. The last one is a duplex in Nova Scotia that was repaired after a fire, has an occupancy permit, and is listed for $74,000. The word you need to hear first is not in the listing. $29,000, Weyburn, Saskatchewan, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 496 square feet, natural gas heating, municipal water, municipal sewage, appliances included, annual property taxes, $1,222, built in 1951. At first glance, this is the cheapest house on this list. And natural gas heat plus municipal services in a real Saskatchewan city feels like it should cost significantly more than $29,000. The nearest hospital is in Weyburn itself, a city of approximately 10,000 people with full services and no distance concern. And this is the number in this listing that feels more wrong than the price. $1,222 in annual property taxes on a $29,000 house. That is 4.2% of the purchase price in taxes every single year. Owned outright at $29,000, your monthly tax bill alone is just over $100 before utilities, insurance, or maintenance on a home built in 1951 that the listing describes as needing a little TLC and some personal touches. 496 square feet is also genuinely small, less floor space than most one-bedroom apartments. The partial unfinished basement adds storage but no livable area. No specific crime or safety concerns are reported for this neighborhood of Weyburn. The city location means services, shopping, and healthcare are accessible without a long drive. This is for the buyer who wants the lowest possible entry into Canadian home ownership and understands that the ongoing tax-to-value ratio is the real number to run every month. It is not for anyone who needs more than 500 square feet to live comfortably year-round. $29,000. The price is real. So is the $100 a month in taxes before anything else. $45,000. Notre Dame de Lorette, Quebec. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Septic system. Approximately 5 acres of land, nearly 20,000 square meters. Built in 1952. At first glance, this is 5 acres of Quebec land for $45,000. That is the number that makes you stop. But here's what this listing is saying, in a language most buyers in this country never read. The listing is written entirely in French, and what it says, translated directly, is this: the property requires complete restoration, or could be demolished to make room for your project, subject to local regulations. The structure, built in 1952, is not being sold as a livable home. It is being sold alongside a very large piece of land. The listing describes the property's main asset as the land itself. Son véritable atout réside dans son impressionnant terrain, with over 215,000 square feet of possibilities. The house is secondary to the point of being optional. Property taxes are not listed. Confirm the annual amount with the municipality before any offer. The water system is not specified anywhere. Confirm whether there is a functioning well or whether one would need to be drilled. No heating information is provided for a structure that may require full replacement anyway. At 65 or 70, buying a property described as requiring complete restoration or demolition is not a real estate purchase. It is a land acquisition with a construction project as its first condition. This is for the buyer who wants Quebec acreage at an honest price and is fully prepared to either demolish and rebuild or commit to a complete restoration timeline. Owned outright for $45,000, the land value is the genuine asset. It is not for anyone expecting a livable structure at this price. $45,000. You are buying the land. The house is the complication. $50,000. Swift Current, Saskatchewan. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 816 square feet. Natural gas, forced air, full partially finished basement. Annual property taxes, $2,368. Built in 1946. At first glance, this is a downtown location in a real Saskatchewan city for $50,000. Walking distance to shops, restaurants, and services. Natural gas is the right system for a Saskatchewan winter. An elementary school nearby, a detached garage. The nearest full emergency services are in Swift Current itself. No distance concern here whatsoever. And this is the line the agent put in plain sight, that most buyers skip straight past. The basement foundation wall does have visible cracking. That sentence is in the listing. The agent wrote it and included it, and it is the complete explanation for every dollar of the gap between this price and what a downtown property in a Saskatchewan city might otherwise cost. At $65,000 or $70,000, buying a house with a visibly cracked foundation wall without a structural engineer's assessment is not a bargain. It is an unknown with a repair cost that starts in the thousands and can climb from there. Book a structural engineer on that basement wall before any offer goes in. Budget $300 to $500 for that assessment alone. Do not skip this step. The second number, $2,368 in annual property taxes. That is $197 every month, every year on a $50,000 purchase. Municipal water and sewage are in place. No well or septic costs. But the tax load is significant and does not change with your income. This is for the buyer, who gets a structural engineer's report first and builds the repair cost honestly into their total number. Debt-free at $50,000 with a clean structural result, the downtown location has genuine daily value. It is not for anyone who assumes the listing price already accounts for unknown foundation repairs. $50,000. The crack is in plain sight. Read the listing. 3 properties. A tax bill that costs more per year than many car payments on a $29,000 house. 5 acres of Quebec land, where the house itself may need to come down. And a downtown address where the agent told you about the foundation crack directly in the listing. In every case, the price is correct. The market already did this calculation. 3 properties left. $58,000, Belmont, Manitoba. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. 792 square feet. Electric forced air. Municipal water. Municipal sewage. Annual property taxes. $365. Built in 1927. At first glance, this is the most livable property on this list. Municipal water and sewage, no well to maintain, no septic to pump or replace, recent improvements already completed, new insulation, a zoufit, fascia, gutters, and fresh paint. Appliances included, a detached garage near Pelican Lake, 14 kilometers away. The listing describes Belmont as safe and peaceful. No specific crime or safety concerns are noted for this community. The nearest hospital services are in Killarney, approximately 40 kilometers away. Confirm the specific emergency route and timing before committing. But here's why a house with municipal water and recent improvements costs $58,000 in Manitoba. Belmont is a small hamlet with a declining population, as many rural Manitoba communities have experienced over recent decades. The house was built in 1927. That age means the electrical system, the plumbing, and the structural condition all require a professional assessment before any offer goes in. Recent cosmetic improvements do not change what is underneath. Electric forced air in a Manitoba winter is manageable but not free. Budget $150 to $250 a month from November through March in a home this size with updated insulation. Owned outright at $58,000, the monthly carrying cost with $365 a year in taxes is among the lowest on this entire list. That is the honest financial picture if the inspection comes back clean. This is for the buyer who goes in with a full inspection on a 97-year-old home and can own this outright with reserves for what the inspection reveals. It is not for anyone who assumes recent surface improvements mean no deeper questions. $58,000. Municipal services, $30 a month in taxes. The age of the building is the question to answer first. $59,900. Benito, Manitoba, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 790 square feet, electric baseboard heating, municipal water, municipal sewage, annual property taxes, $309, built in 1940. At first glance, this looks very similar to the previous property. Municipal services, low taxes, a detached garage, a private treed yard, appliances included. Benito is a small Manitoba community with shopping nearby. The nearest services with hospital access are in Swan River, approximately 30 kilometers from Benito. Confirm the specific emergency facility and driving time before proceeding. And this is the heating system that explains the price better than anything else in this listing. Electric baseboard, not electric forced air, baseboard. In Manitoba, that distinction matters more than almost anywhere else in Canada. Electric baseboard heaters warm room by room and cycle on continuously through a Manitoba winter. In a house this age with standard insulation, the monthly heating bill from November through March will run between $250 and $400. That is the real monthly cost of living here. And it is the calculation that separates a genuinely affordable property from one that surprises you every January. At 65 or 70, a heating bill that climbs unpredictably with outdoor temperature is not a minor variable. It is a fixed income question that needs a real number before any offer goes in. Request the last 2 years of hydro bills from the current owner before you proceed. Municipal water and sewage remove 2 of the most common rural surprises. The 1940 build still needs a full inspection on the electrical system and plumbing. This is for the buyer who confirms the actual heating cost history for this specific property and can own this outright with the winter bill honestly factored in. It is not for anyone whose fixed income cannot absorb a $300 heating month without strain. $59,900. Run the heating number first. Everything else here is straightforward. $74,900. North Sydney, Nova Scotia. 2-unit duplex. Municipal water. Municipal sewage. Piled foundation. 34 days on the market. Previously sold for $54,500 in 2012. At first glance, this is the most financially interesting property on this list. A 2-unit duplex, where 1 unit's rental income could offset the monthly carrying cost entirely. Municipal services confirmed. An enclosed front porch for additional storage. No specific crime or safety concerns are noted for this address. Confirm current local context with the agent before proceeding. But here's the word in this property's history that changes your first phone call, and it is not to your realtor. Fire. The second floor recently underwent repairs following a fire incident. The listing confirms that an occupancy permit has been obtained, meaning the completed repairs meet the required standards for habitation. But a fire history changes your insurance conversation before anything else. Some insurers apply significant premium increases or exclusions to properties with prior fire damage. Some will not insure them at standard rates at all. Your first call is to an insurance broker, not a real estate agent, not a lender. Get a written insurance quote before any offer goes in, because the difference between insurable and not insurable at a standard rate can change the entire financial picture of this property overnight. The piled foundation also needs a specialist assessment. Piled foundations carry specific conditions in Nova Scotia's coastal climate that a standard home inspection may not fully address. Heating is not specified in the listing. Confirm the system type and estimated monthly cost before proceeding. This is for the buyer who confirms insurance first, gets a foundation assessment second, and sees the rental income potential of a 2-unit property as a genuine financial offset. Owned outright at $74,900, the duplex structure makes this the most income-capable property on this list. It is not for anyone who skips the insurance call. $74,900. Call your insurance broker first, then your realtor. Every one of these prices is honest. The market priced in the foundation crack, the fire history, the baseboard heating bill, the tax burden, and the land where the structure may need to come down. Those are not automatic reasons to walk away. They are reasons to know the complete number before you commit. The price that feels wrong is almost always the market being honest before the listing is. If you want to see 7 Canadian houses that have been sitting on the market for over a year, that video is right here. Make sure your move to the country is actually a good idea.